So to winterize this motorhome is actually not very hard at all. Inside of this casing, you would want to twist this off. There's a little wrench here to take it off. Twist it off, empty it out, put it back on empty, right? With nothing in it. Come over to the water heater, open this relief valve, point it straight out. When you do that, right now it's not going to do anything because there's no water in there, but if there's water in there, a little air and water will release. And you pull this plug from underneath it. This plug is 15/16. I'm touching it with my finger here. Water will drain out of it. Once it drains out, you can close that and put the plug right back in. Then you close this up. And come into here. There's a little compartment on the side of this. Inside of here, you're not going to see it with Ben's camera because there's 3 valves in here, okay? Right now, they're all pointing in spring position. When you winterize, you just turn them the opposite way. They can only turn one other way. So you turn all 3 of these valves the opposite way that they are, then we go around to the other side. That's bypassing the water heater, so no antifreeze goes in there. You don't need to put 10 gallons of antifreeze into the water heater. It doesn't need any.
No.
Then down in here, you already have a winterization kit that's already built into this. And the previous owner put a little hose on there so it'll sit right inside of the jugs for you. So there's 2 valves in here. You got to close this back one off. That's the one that would draw water from the tank normally. And then you got to open this one. And now it'll draw antifreeze through this hose instead of sucking water out of the tank. So now I could just turn the pump switch on right here, water pump. And then all I have to do is run antifreeze through everything. So I would turn on my shower, run the hot until I got pink come out, turn the hot off, turn the cold on, do the same thing. Do that on everything. Run my toilet, run everything till pink comes out of it, and you're done. That's it. To de-winterize it, you put water to it, rinse out all the pink, and you're ready to rock and roll again. So it's really on this one quite simple because everything is already here. There's nothing to add. The unit's already winterized right now, and everything's back to spring mode. So all you'd have to do is drive it to wherever you're going, turn on water, and you'd be ready to camp.
And the heating part of it? You know.
Oh, the heating part of it, in below zero weather, even with hydronic heat and everything underneath, if you're at below zero and you're driving down the highway at 70 miles an hour, you run the risk of freezing your camper. It's just too much cold. I mean, below zero at 70 miles an hour to you're probably at 20 below zero. You're gonna freeze any water lines. You may not break them, but they're probably gonna freeze up and chunk on them. It's just not a good idea to have water in any camper in below zero temperatures. The campers are just not made to handle it. When they say 4 seasons, they mean 4 seasons in Florida, 4 seasons in California, 4 seasons south, not up here. So,
yep.
But yeah.
So you're always better off. You're going down the road. You have a cold snap, or let's say you're out in Arizona and up in the mountains and you get some cold, whatever. If you need to, just winterize it real quick, take you 10 minutes, and then summarize it.
Yeah, it's just putting water to it, summarizing. There's no great mystery to it. Turn the water on. Yep. And yeah, this one's actually really easy. Everything is right here and right over there. So it's really not complicated at all.
Awesome. Thank you, John.
Yep.